Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, once again, thanks to a comment that one of you guys left on my previous videos, I have discovered something brand new that I didn't know about in Conan Exiles. Now in previous videos I showed you that if you go over to the Mounds of the Dead early game, you can basically get a full set of heavy armor. You can also get some good tools and stuff like that. But what I did not know is that you can actually get all the strength weapon damage as well as agility weapon damage buffs over here at this location early game as well. But for the new players I will be showing you all the chests you can go and loot early game without needing to fight any enemies at all. And also what kind of loot you can expect to get from them. But first up, for the new players that doesn't know yet, the Mounds of the Dead is gonna be located right over here on the map. Now like you can see guys, it is quite a distance from the starting point, but it's gonna be much worth it coming over here. So we are gonna start like right on top of the Mounds of the Dead over at Stargazer's Crest. Now for the players that doesn't know, this is a great location where you can come and get the Lancia Snow Hunter. Of course it's not gonna be a guaranteed spawn, but this is the best location to come and get there, except for the Sorcerer event. Now of course you can also kill the jailer over here, however I wouldn't recommend doing this early game, he is gonna do a ton of damage. But if you are able to kill him, you will get a jailer key. And for some reason it seems like there's more better fighter falls spawning in this cage than the rest in Conan Exiles. I did make a video about that previously, showing you that. But you are able to get thralls like the Lancia Snow Hunter, Janos, and I even found a Sumerian Berserker inside this cage. So if you are able to take out that jailer, always check this cage as well. But after you are done with all of that, you wanna check there's actually gonna be a chest over here also that have a very good chance of dropping you some good tools. But not only that, you will see that I also managed to find some raw pork as well as exquisite meat. Now for those of you that doesn't know, all you are gonna need is some normal salt, and you can make yourself salted pork and salted exquisite meat, which is basically agility and strength weapon damage buffs. So yeah, it's just super interesting that you can come and get this early game over here at this location. But that's not the only buffs you will be able to get over here. But before I get to the rest, you want to make sure you check all the small camps all around the Mounds of the Dead. There's gonna be another one located right over here on the map, like once again on the top side. And this one is of course gonna be the Outcast camp. So if you are standing in the Mounds of the Dead, you wanna look for this pathway leading up this hill. Now what makes this spot very good for early game is you will have a very good chance of actually finding a black ice peak, which is very good to have early game. So I'm gonna go open this chest over here and we'll see if I can get lucky. Okay, there we go. Like you can see, I just got a black ice peak. So that is gonna make a big difference early game if you can come over here and get this tool. So the next camp is gonna be super close to the Mounds of the Dead as well. Now you will see that most of these camps does have a good chance of giving you star metal tools, which is very good. So for this one you basically just want to look for this campfire. If you find the campfire, you will see the bearer over here. There's gonna be a few NPCs, make sure you dodge them, but you wanna go and you wanna loot this chest right behind the camp. This time I did get a star metal repair hammer, but you want to make sure you check this out. You can get stuff like star metal headsets, all that kind of good stuff for early game, so definitely check it out. Now for the next one is gonna be a little bit further away. It's gonna be right over here on the map. And for this one you are gonna need to go higher up. You are most likely gonna have to do a little bit of climbing as well to reach it. But once you reach this camp, there's once again gonna be a few enemies as well as a wolf. So just make sure you dodge them, and then of course the chest is gonna be over here on the right side. This time I did get a star metal headset, so remember to always check this one as well if you are in this location early game. Just one quick thing before I show you where to find the other buffs for the new players that doesn't know. So if you wanna get some heavy armor super early game in Conan Exiles, this is gonna be the best location to come and get it. Once you get to this location, you are gonna need to fight and kill the Sumerian Berserker. Now I am in admin mode just using a momentum, but normally if I do a playthrough, I would normally come up here with just normal stone daggers and you shouldn't have any problem at all bleeding this guy out. But once you kill the Sumerian Berserker, he's always gonna drop you the Sumerian Steel Heavy Armor. Now sometimes you will get a full set, other times you get 2 or 3 pieces, so you might have to kill him a couple of times before you can actually get a full set. Now another thing that I want to show you, and a lot of players actually miss this, so if you look around the outside of the Mounds of the Dead, you will find this chest normally just a little bit hidden, but like you can see over here inside this chest we have Elixir of Grace, and then also 5 Elixir of Might. Now the Elixir of Might is gonna be the strength weapon damage buff of course, and the Elixir of Grace is gonna be the agility. So you are actually able to find all the agility weapon damage buffs as well as the strength weapon damage buffs over here at the Mounds of the Dead early game. But yeah guys, that's about it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time guys, cheers, see ya.